Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Troy Trojans, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Clemson will kick off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Trojans offense will go on the attack first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape. Fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to pass. It's Crowder. And they fail to hook up on third down. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. So Clemson's offense has the ball for the first time. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays, maybe play a little bit deeper than normal, sometimes get a little bit physical.
Breaks into the open at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run play action. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Crowder. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Returns Moves like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Working that left side now. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Gets rid of it. Got his man on the right. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson!
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Looking downfield, it's Crowder. A little release to the back. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on it if they can stop him on third down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Trojans will call on their punt team. Wants to return it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. The last thing you need is this guy getting knocked around. Wisely avoids the hit with the slide. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
We've reached a break. Clemson has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. Got room on the return. At the 20. Touchdown, Trojans. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? He will score! Touchdown, Tigers! Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Taylor. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Spins away from the defender. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Dropping back, it's Crowder. He's got an open man. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Trojans will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Takes it on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going for it all. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Making side adjustments here. Looking to fire. He'll get rid of it. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Returns it down to the 47-yard line, and his defense thrives on taking the football away. Handoff from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the 1st half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Scanning the field, it's Crowder. Finds the tight end. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Going for the block is great and all, but you have to stay on your path and avoid the kicker. The roughing the kicker penalty really sets up this offense. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Hold on just a second, guys. Flag on the play. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Got it in the middle. It's Connor. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. To the air, it's Crowder. Blasted as he lets it go. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. That's caught. It's Williams. They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he throws another interception. His third of the night. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Quick completion on the out. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And the Trojans will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Tigers want to crank the tempo. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Clemson. That's reeled in. It's Williams. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Now, 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. He wants to take the top off. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Man, that's a big stop on this first drive. That's got to energize this defense. They didn't have a great first half. Let's just call it what it is. They could have done a lot better. But to come out, make some adjustments, get a stop on this first possession, that's a good sign for this defense.
Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Grab near the marker. It's Williams. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Clemson will come to the line with the 1st and goal. To the air, it's Clemson. Bringing the heat. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tiger. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The give to the back. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Just missed on the connection, incomplete. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. He'll field the punt and take it back. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Starts the drive trying to go up top. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Might be calling a hot route. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. A strike downfield. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Touchdown, Clemson! And the beatdown has ensued. The old saying is pick your poison. Both of them are lethal when you deal with this guy. He fits that Clemson quarterback mold.
That's what stinks. So, yeah, I got to come up and worry about his legs and make sure I bring a safety down to be aggressive in stopping this Clemson running attack, and then he throws it over my head. So tough to defend when you get all the speed, the running game going, the tempo, and then a quarterback that can run and throw. Good luck.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Crowder. That's caught. It's Taylor.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target that receiver on that play.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Let's see what he can do with it. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Quickly complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Using the quick game. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Makes the catch. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Wants to throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And after starting the season 0-1, they knew they needed more from their offense in this game. You just had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They've executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing. And because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500. And let's see where this team can go.
Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Slams ahead. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. 3rd and goal coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. A field goal is not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Going for 6. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He unleashes a long one. Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game, and they're lucky it wasn't 4 there. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Wide open downfield. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. It's complete. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes a connection. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
Lets it fly. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that is...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the 4th quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
And the Trojans are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Back to throw, it's Crowder. Pressure coming, looking for a big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Trojans line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on 1st and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Nebraska rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that's produced winners of the award from Johnny Rodgers to Mike Rozier to Eric Crouch. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there. And the Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
And this game is obviously out of hand. Yeah, but I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Crowder. Rushes on him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gonna look downfield again. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking downfield on first down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And it's good from 58 yards out. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Pocket breaking down. Clemson is quick to the line. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. Tight end getting vertical. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Got his man downfield. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. To the air on first down. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. Running through contact. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the sealing touchdown. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did...